Hey guys, how's it going? It's Richard Plunkett here from the Puppet Room Geek, and today guys, we're taking a look at DropMix from our friends over at Hasbro, which is also in collaboration with Harmonix, which you might remember who created Rock Band. When I first heard about DropMix, I was really unsure about how this would mix, just because when you try to mix technology and a card game, they don't really mix so well. However, with the experience of Harmonix with Rock Band, it actually is pretty good. And when I mean pretty good, it's super fun, and you can check out all the reviews out there as well. It's a really fun game, and it's a really fun game just to play by yourself, with 2 people, 3 people, or even 4 people. It's a really great collaborative game. So you must be wondering, what is DropMix then? So DropMix is a music gaming system. Now, what that means is it uses these cards here with NFC technology built into them in this thin little piece of card right here that talk to this board right here. And with that, it talks to the app, which we'll take a closer look in a minute, which then mixes the music. And you have, all the music is broken down into like backing tracks, vocals, mixes like this. And the more you play, the more you sort of get better at, I guess getting bonus points and working out which mixes go together, and also trying to win as well if you're, versing another player. Now, what we have right here, or what you get first if you were to purchase DropMix, is the game board itself and 60 cards. And right here is the expansion pack that you can buy. This right here is a wrap mix, and you get 15 additional cards. And that's what Hasbro has done. They've broken it up into different eras and genres that you can sort of purchase little, expansions ranging from like $15 to $20. So this is the board itself, and it requires 4 AA batteries, which aren't included, just to know. And when you first boot it up for the first time, it will do this little, lighting mix right here because it's trying to sync up to your phone. So you will need to download the DropMix app, and that's also on Android and iOS. So these colors indicate the different melodies and tunes of the cards that you can place on the deck. Now, right here, which is the first card that I picked up, is a wild card. This wild card here has pretty much every single melody, and it can be placed anywhere on the deck. And I'm not going to go too much into the detail of how to play the game, because the guys over at Harmonix and Hasbro have made some really awesome tutorials, and they do some live streams and stuff. And I recommend go checking them out if you want to know the rules and everything about it. These colors represent the different instruments that can be played on the deck. So going up to the first one right here, we've got a level 3 vocal that we can place down, and placing that down will activate the sort of vocal track of that song. So let's put conveniently his same track and a bit of guitar in there. So what you can hear and see right now is that even just the 2 cards trying to match itself, and they mix so well. It's incredible how well that they've done, and how they're able to actually pair all these cards right here that just talk to each other so well. Now, yes, there are some songs that don't really work, but that's the whole point of the game, is just finding that perfect mix. And when you are playing against other people, or even just mixing for yourself, it's a really great experience. So let's pop something else down. Bit of Weezer. Now right here, this slot right here, which you can sort of see, there's a couple of them. These you can actually place red or blue cards on the deck, and then you have separate mixes as well for those cards. Now my only issue with these cards is that they're pretty thin, and I get it, they have to be pretty thin just so they can be read by the actual board itself. But also, just with a lot of heavy use, I feel like they could easily get damaged, and I'm not necessarily sure how I managed to get. There's like this little pinhole here, but it's identical on every card that I have. And these cards, I've just held them together with a rubber band, but just in this exact spot, there's this small tiny hole here, which I'm very reluctant to break open a card, but it just seems really odd what that is. Now, I have been thinking of getting sleeves for these things, but another problem would be those sleeves would cover the sort of coloring around here, so might have to see what's out there. So taking a look at the app itself, if we hit play, we've got 3 different game modes that we can play: Clash, Party, and Freestyle. So Freestyle is what we were sort of doing before, where we can just put a bunch of cards in there, create a mix, and also save those mixes as well, which you can come over here, back here, and you can see some of the mixes that I've created, and you can play them back, and you can actually hear the mix as they sort of got placed down also, which is pretty cool. So just by this quick freestyle mix that we just did, it's a pretty cool beat that we just made. Yes, there was a couple of, a bit of backing tracks that didn't really work there, which we, replaced with, but in that small time, we created a mix that really felt like we made this mix. We created this exact mix, and there's no other sound like it. Yes, you can recreate it, we can change it here and there, and I think Harmonix has done an amazing job in making that all happen in the background as well, making sure, the keys match with the vocals and the vocals match with the guitar. Everything about it just works seamlessly. So that is DropMix by Hasbro, and by far one of the best party games I've played in a long time, that mixes technology and cards together and the seamlessness of the music. They've done an amazing job, and if I can say one thing to the guys over at Harmonix, you knocked it out of the ballpark. Everything works so well, and I can't wait to actually try some of the other tracks in there, mixing some of the songs, and it's just been a really great experience, and I highly recommend it. It's a great party game, a great family game to play. It's a great board game just to sort of place in the middle of nowhere and people just to interact with it, because you're going to get feedback straight away from it, and people sort of get that feeling that they're actually doing something. And as I mentioned, it's a very rewarding game as well. However, the price really holds it back, and I think that's something, if you can get it on sale, or if they, drop the price to $150, I would recommend it in a heartbeat. And I still recommend it either way. However, at the $200 mark, retail, it's pretty high. It's up there, and that's really the only thing that sort of stands out, is the price. When it really comes down to it, when you're going to buy something like this for your child or friend or whoever, when you look at the price, you really think twice, right? DropMix has been nothing but fun. I highly recommend it. I've had heaps of fun with it. Hopefully you get it for Christmas. Anyway guys, thanks again for watching. If you did like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions regarding DropMix or any questions regarding anything. I'll be more than happy to help. Anyway guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.